Cheryl, we got any paper towels?
Okay.
Sorry, been a little accident up here.
Okay, your package is before you. I'll give you a couple of minutes to look over the consent agenda. I think you've probably done that. And to look over the approval of the minutes. We'll look at those quickly, and then we'll jump right into new business and talk about the new business that we got here. Any questions concerning the minutes or the agenda?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if not, we'll move right on into the new business. Maybe all of you's got a chance to look at the bills. The bills are over there in the box. Line item number 2 under new business. Our copier, printer, and fax lease is coming up, and Ms. Wilcox has been talking and with several different companies, actually a couple of different companies, and we've got some quotes, and I'll share these quotes with you. This is just kind of some approximate numbers here, but like a 60-month lease, we got for a bid of $231, and then a 36 months lease, a bid of $344. That's from the same company. They want to hook you for that 5-year deal, but sometimes you get in a 5-year deal and you're not happy with it, and you really want out of it a lot quicker. It's kind of like with our phone situation right now. We're waiting on our phones to come up, but we got another quote from another company, which is Canon, and they're a little bit cheaper. But one of the things that we're going to ask y'all to do tonight is to give us permission for authorization to do the lease agreement with no greater numbers than what I've given you tonight, because we want to work on those numbers.
And that's per month, right?
Yes.
Now, does that have a maintenance plan with it?
Yes.
Okay. Like, does it have a follow suit is it they charge it by the impression?
Yes. It's 200. Well, these prices are per month for maintenance and service, and it includes your toner and all those things.
I know that. I'm just asking, what are the thresholds for actual printing itself?
Yes, it's per copy. So the one is black and white is 0.0085 cents per copy, and the color is 0.065 cents per copy.
Let me get you another recommendation.
Sure, yeah.
Because mine are cheaper than that.
Okay, sure. Hey, we'll
Is
take
that
all
6 cents per copy?
Yes,
on the color.
In addition to the maintenance?
in addition.
Did
Now
you
they
have-
can.
So they break it down. So they'll give you a monthly rate for the actual printer itself, and then so like mine at the office it's $25 a month, and I get 900 copies in color that are in the maintenance plan, and then also 1,500 in black and white that are built in. And then mine for the black and white are 0.004 and then 0.05.
We
per color.
have one, the other quote we have is about that cost.
Okay.
So that's why we're gonna
Yeah, that's the reason we want permission to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like these prices will come down, could get them.
And you can run them against each other.
But they could, and they do offer to build in the copies. But the thing is, what he told me was that it's no cheaper to have it built in than it is to pay per copy. And so I would hate to pay for,
No. I would do it by the rate, like by the maintenance rate.
What does it cost just to buy a machine and not?
So knowing
about
you,
20 grand.
the one I have is $28,000,
Okay, so
and it's $300 a month.
okay. Well, you're paying almost $4 grand a year anyway.
Yeah.
But
this
your
one-
copy's it's gonna be out of date by the time you lease runs out anyway.
Well, the one we have now is 11 years old, and it's giving us problems.
they phase them out every 12 years. So they'll lease them up to 7 years normally.
Well, like I said, we were asking you guys to give us authorization to do the lease agreement where we could kind of, work with them. So when we get to that, that's what we was asking for, rather than just saying, this is the number and this is what we're gonna do. We wanted to be able to kind of buy the car,
You need their name or whatever, and we'll call them and get.
Yeah, and I can give you another sales rep. That'll give you another option too.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Okay, then also, item number 3 under new business is the library board place 1 appointment. That appointment had been, held by Joyce Barnett, and, with her stepping down, the recommendation from the library board was Suhana Chakotla.
Chakotla, I believe.
And that recommendation would be for the remainder of the 4-year term. And then item number 4, resolution number 2025-6, establishing an official city YouTube channel. I think you have that resolution in your packet as well. That draft is there before you, and then I'd ask you to look over it. I have some concerns that I'd like to inquire just for more information, not trying to derail the resolution, but just to have some clarity on a couple of things. Every time I read something, I always find more stuff that I'm just trying to clarify. So I've marked it up just a little bit. I've asked Robert about a couple of things prior, but I was going to go ahead and mention it again tonight. Under section 4, item number 7, where it says include closed captioning or automatic captioning to promote accessibility. Would you mind sharing a little bit about that?
So this just follows the ADA for people who maybe can't hear. You need to offer, especially if it's a public forum or it's a public record. But what YouTube does is they automatically do it 95% of the time. The other 5% of the time is if the audio is not good. But that is definitely something that we will be able to fix. We could just go in, take the video to a transcriber, then upload the captions that way. It shouldn't be an issue since YouTube is very good at it as well.
Right.
If you have to do that, what would it cost us?
Well, that just depends. If we use a paid transcriber, you can do it by the transcription or do a monthly. But there are free ones out there that I've accessed. It can cost us from 0 to. When I was in college, the prices have definitely changed since I've been in college. But I did one video and it cost me like $5 to get it transcribed. So, but that was per transcription, right?
Okay.
But it's definitely something that I could figure out for nothing.
Okay. Section number 5.
Okay.
Department content. I was just looking at line number 1. Would there anything there in that line need to be omitted or looked at?
I see departments including but not limited to police, fire, parks and recreation administration. Yes. Might need to change the submit video content to send request in, because the rest of it, the idea is that if a department wants to publish to the YouTube, that they have to come to us first instead of city maintained, which goes down into to number 3, department shall not upload or post content directly to the YouTube channel.
I was just kind of looking at city departments.
Yes.
Is kind of what I was looking at there, and wondering if maybe if we needed to really look really hard at the departments that are listed there and seeing if anything needed to be omitted.
Okay.
You might want to just not draw
Yeah,
I don't think it'll hurt being in there, but it won't draw attention to that.
right.
I'd make it optional for city department, because when we get our website, you know, we should, I think, have a space for every department
Mhm.
anyway. Now, YouTube, unless you can have subfolders, can you have subfolders? Probably
You can
not.
have playlists, but not really subfolders.
Yeah, so departments really wouldn't be uploading videos anyway, I don't think.
I mean, you can still do it as a playlist. It'd be no different.
Would you say
I'd
just?
give them the option to do it, but not necessarily, you know.
They're not physically going to be able to upload it, from my understanding.
No, but.
No, they have to send it to us first,
Yeah.
and then we have to approve it.
Right, so you're covered either way. If the department sends you something you don't want up there, they're just gonna post it.
I was more just looking at wordage in that line. This was basically what I was looking at. Also, section 5, item number 6, where it says department shall retain a copy of submitted videos or materials for internal record keeping. Is this something that would be stored on the cloud or something?
It's definitely something that can be stored on the cloud for them. Most departments, when they record something, they'll have a copy of it themselves. What this would require them to do is they submit it to us. If it's something that's going to go on our YouTube channel, they have to retain a copy themselves, and that just satisfies the public record act.
And they being the department?
The departments, yes.
Okay. And would there be a cost to that?
Do we already have a cloud storage for things?
Our IT company, provides us, cloud storage for our computer information along with our, maintenance plan with them. But it's just for, I don't know
Do they
how
have
much
do
space.
they have you? That's what I was about to ask. Do they have you based on like a certain threshold of like what gigabytes you have?
I am just not sure about
Okay.
that. I don't know if they propose, this is how much you need, and so,
Because I can tell you right now, for a video, if you're talking about a 10-minute video, you're talking probably 20 gigs.
Well, YouTube will compress it down to about a gig.
Which it saves it forever, right?
Yeah, YouTube will save it
YouTube
for-
will save it as
for-
long as they don't deem it as that it was
Against,
against policy.
anything, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But what these departments could also do is what we've done before is you could buy a terabyte drive and keep those videos on it. And that will last you
They're
20
cheap.
plus. Yeah, they're like
Drives are
one
cheap.
terabyte's like $20, $25 now, isn't that right?
you probably get a thumb drive,
Thumb drive for the same amount, yeah.
honestly.
Y'all know we've been down this road.
Oh yeah?
Yes. In the past administration, there's some problems because things was not put in the cloud and now it can't be found.
Yeah, if we put it into the cloud, that should be, it wouldn't cost us anything extra than we have, that it costs us now. Especially if those videos are compressed.
The cost is one of the things that I'm really looking at, guys.
It wouldn't, I mean, disk
It's
drives are
negligible,
cheap.
yeah.
It's negligible. I mean,
It would-
$500, how big of a drive can you buy for $500?
About 50, what is it?
50
50 terabytes, which
Yeah.
is
That should
far
be
more
cheap.
than you need.
Yes.
But it would be a dedicated drive. When it comes to YouTube and storing these videos, I was even talking about having a dedicated drive just for that. So we don't use it for
And
anything
even
else.
two, because you want to have a backup.
Yeah, so you would be able to have YouTube, and you'd have the two other drives, and that's 3 places. So even if for some reason one of those drives go out, and then someone's requesting the video, we can simply say, well, it's on our YouTube. Or if the YouTube goes out, well, we have these 2 drives. We just have to be able to bring it up if someone asks. I believe it's for 7 years we have to maintain those records, since it's public record.
And I ask these questions because, this is not my field whatsoever. So, I begin to, there's some folks sitting out here in the audience tonight that does all of my stuff for me, so they know how limited I am in this department.
Well, the more stuff we get out to the public, and the more transparent we are, the better the citizens are going to like us. I mean,
Definitely going to trust us when they see everything out in the open.
exactly.
Section number 7.
Yeah.
There was a really a question that come up on item number 3,
Yes.
where it says the city clerk shall maintain access to archived video files and ensure compliance with all applicable retention requirements. I really don't think that should be put on her.
Well, you already stored this one, right?
That's.
Because we would, instead of doing this, we would just have to do that video, and it could be one I could just send to you, or I mean, I could maintain it as long as we
I
get the
think we'll
drive.
have to talk about this.
Just take city clerk out, say mayoral will assign.
Yeah.
But we have to keep it, it's a public record, so we've got to be in charge of it.
Yeah.
We can't say YouTube keeps it for us, we need to be able to reproduce it ourselves.
So therefore,
I think it would be better to
We've
go
got
to
to-
a Google Drive.
And we can appoint somebody to do it, not YouTube, but, I mean, you could set any of your people, any of your departments, the clerk, whosoever you deem, but we do need to keep it as a public record.
so can a person of council do
I
that?
would say.
If
It
you're
just has to be accessible from here. Yeah, they have to be able to come in, like I said, if they come in here and I'm not here, or let's say you appoint me to do it and I'm not here, then who's gonna access it for them?
They don't have to necessarily get it the moment, they've got to ask for it, give us a reasonable time, and we've got.
Yeah, because I can tell you for a fact, let's just say we talk about like a 30-minute council meeting. If you were to do Google Drive and we upload it the day that we actually, let's say tomorrow, theoretically. Tomorrow you start uploading. A 30-minute video is going to take roughly about 8 hours to upload to Google Drive. To offload it, it's going to take even longer.
Okay, and so that raises another question for me.
Your internet speed, I mean.
But it's based on the internet speed.
But if it's compressed, it's going to take maybe, because I have to upload videos as a teacher, a lot. And I mean, I think I have 30 gigs worth of stuff on my drive. And I don't know if it's just the internet connection, download, upload speed, but I managed to do like a 2-hour movie in about 20 minutes. But again, it's compression. It's all about what's the raw data files that are going out. If it's 20 gigs, obviously it takes longer, but if it's compressed to 2, it takes a much shorter time.
But you're not having to sit there and.
Watch it. No, you
Somebody inputs it, walks off, and comes
Yeah.
back and gets going.
and then it's fine. Yeah, absolutely.
You don't want somebody sitting there for an hour working on it.
But I will say Drive, unless we're paying for it, only allows 15 gigs of storage at any given time.
Yeah, but you also, I mean, you could spend $50 a month and it would be,
Yeah, so.
and you could be at like 4 terabytes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, a terabyte, I mean, we could hold 5 years worth of videos.
Oh, absolutely.
With these.
My next question though with this is, going back to, like, we have to approve the minutes. So does like the minutes have to be approved before that becomes a document that can be presented, or?
No, you can, it's automatically, once it's generated, it's a public record.
Okay. So you see my questions.
It definitely could be something that I download to something. It's just that she could have it with her. So a dedicated driver on the cloud. But it's something that I would upload. And we could just add that.
But you could also utilize it for everything else. So like
Yeah.
when you want to upload the minutes, you could upload the minutes and put a timestamp with it, with that video if you wanted, to where if we put a link on the website, that could be added as a drop-down window to where they could click it and it would take them to that part of the Google Drive to where they have access to read it or print it, but they don't have access to edit or manipulate in any fashion. So it's a double ordeal that you could use that terabyte to hold different options.
Okay.
So
Okay, saying all of this, is this going to require us to do a little bit more work on this before we can go forward? That's my next question. To where we have this really defined very well, and there's no questions or there's no concerns.
I would say for me, I have this whole like plan in my head, but that's not, y'all don't think like me, so it's not. I'm comfortable with it. because the only things we would need to figure out is where it's being uploaded to.
It's logistics.
Yeah, it's just this the logistics. The language to me, and I don't, it sounds great. I would just add a little thing about in section 7.3 that mayor appointee can upload it to said file or all the storage. It's just the city clerk needs to be able to access it if someone comes in requesting it.
Technically her job anyway, even if it says the city clerk shall, she's really just in charge, she doesn't have to personally do it, she can
Yeah.
designate it.
But to maintain is good enough language, right? Yeah.
And to answer, Mayor, if you post your minutes before they're approved, I would recommend that we put presented but not yet approved. If we're gonna post them so somebody can see your proposed minutes, or put them that they're not actually the
But
minutes.
yeah, that could be built into the title.
The ones I've seen
Whatever
has
it's
that,
stating. Yeah.
proposed minutes, or minutes not yet approved,
Says draft on it.
something like
Yeah.
that. I've seen them do both ways.
Okay.
But tell me if I'm missed, there's no charge from YouTube.
Not at all. We don't even, there's no, all we have to do is once we get a city email that we'll attach it to, a dedicated city email, all I gotta do is use that email to create the account. And then it's just plug and play with videos, uploading videos to it.
And then
And that's it.
and then a Google Drive can be built from that email because
Yeah.
it's built from Google. Because YouTube is a Google account.
But even though our emails, will an Outlook work as well?
Doesn't matter. You can use whatever email you want through Google, but it's still going to be based as a Google email when you actually use it for YouTube.
You got any questions? Or something we can talk about, down the road, get you guys involved? Cause we may have to have a little assistance with this.
Back to what you said, sorry, and I understand, it'd be my job, or I'm the safekeeper of the records, really. To ensure compliance with all applicable detention requirements, because I wouldn't be responsible for them until they're given to me. So that's pretty much how the record, responsibility goes. If the department or anybody has a record, I'm not responsible for that record until it's in my possession, in other words. So I'm just thinking, I don't know if you're gonna do a drive or something, once you upload it or download it to that drive, then I have that drive in my possession.
And I feel like that could be added as part of it.
Or just, you can take it out, that'd be fine too.
I hate to ask this, sounding like an ignorant question. It doesn't look like an escape or a conclusion. Is it just you quit sending stuff in it? If say the city says, well, I'm done, I don't do it anymore, you just shut it down? I didn't.
So with Google Drive, if you close the account with Google Drive, it does. It
Yeah,
wipes
deletes it.
everything from it.
So then the archiving would have been done before we shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't see anything that said it's a.
And so that's one thing about Google Drive. You can, if you wanted to go from Google Drive to a drive, you can. It just takes a good while.
Yeah, because you got to download
But
everything.
because you got to download everything in it, but there is options that you can literally go in and just click, and it will literally download the entire server of Google Drive.
And I guess my query was if you just want out of the contract, you just quit.
Yeah, it would just be a subscription monthly for the drive, and that's it. You just cancel subscription. It's with the YouTube channel too. You would just delete your account because there's no legal requirement for us to actually post city council meetings. We do it because we want to be transparent. So there would be no requirement for us to do anything about deleting it off YouTube as long as we maintained what we recorded previously on like a drive or a cloud. So.
Fine. Any other discussion then? Any wording y'all think that we need to work on, or is this gonna be something that we can work with when we come into the actual session tonight? The reason I'm bringing it out here is I wanted us to discuss it before we got into the council,
What do we want to change the verbiage before we pass it?
on some of the items, or
Or just mark it with adjustments?
good either way. I mean, you could put it in a Copier, you could say you adopt it as it sits with these exceptions.
I would say, what
What's gonna
section,
be the easiest?
which one do you think would be the easiest?
I mean, it's easy to do either way. If you do, you need to read them into your minutes of what you're changing on it, but other than that,
Okay.
it just according to how quickly you want to install. I mean, if you pass it tonight, I guess you can put it in.
We don't have to pass it tonight.
We don't have to, no.
Yeah, we can
I
push
would,
it till
I would,
next month.
I would get the verbiage absolutely
And then
correct,
just
let you
read-
look at it one more
read-
time, and
right.
let's just pass it on the first meeting on the 11th.
It's a
For the
clean,
On the eighth.
it's clean and good.
Yes.
So would you say that for section 7, 3, we could add we could either add something above it or below it that talks about the mayor appointee is in charge of uploading it and giving it to the city clerk. And you can add
Just say cities. You have to say who, it's, what was it, 7, what was it?
7, at least 7.3.
You can simply say the city shall maintain access, etc. You don't have to put who does it in the city.
Okay, the city. Okay, that'd be better.
Yeah, because when, they do want to continue it later on, after 4 years.
That's,
Yeah.
Then it's whoever you all place in charge of it. Typically, it's the clerk that you may name anybody. Just put the word city.
Just city. Okay.
All right, you wanna look at, section 5, line 1 there? I think, Mr. Willingham said you could just put city departments there.
Instead
And
of
not-
just listing out each.
Yeah, I wouldn't list out the limited to.
Yeah, it's just saying, these are typically, because they're not looking at y'all independently, they're just saying these are typically who the departments are. And you can just put city departments is fine.
Yeah. Was there anything else there that anybody felt like they need clarification on or anything? Okay. Okay, then, is there any other discussion in the work session? If not, our regular council meeting for December the 23rd, 2025 is in session. Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Father, we thank you again for this time that you've given unto us this evening. We thank you for the many blessings that you've bestowed upon us as well. Thank you for the council, dear Lord. Thank you for our city, dear Lord. Thank you for each and every person that makes what we do possible. We thank you for all of their gifts and their graces that you've bestowed upon them. We ask now you bless our evening and our work, and we ask it in Christ's name. Amen. Pledge. Salute. Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I'll ask our clerk. Oh, wait a minute. Public comments. I'm sorry. Public comments. Anyone have any comments they want to share tonight? Okay. If there is no public comments, I will ask the clerk to call it.
Counselor Powell,
Here.
Counselor Rowe,
Here.
Counselor Shelton,
Here.
Counselor Brown, Mayor Pro Tem Bradford,
Here.
Mayor Campbell.
Here. Thank you. Your consent agenda is before you. We'll need a motion.
So moved.
And a second.
I second it.
Okay. Counselor Bradford made the motion, and Counselor Shelton has seconded the motion. Is there any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say nay. Motion is approved. The minutes are before you as well. We'll need a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes.
I second it.
Councilman Rowe has made the motion and Councilman Shelton has seconded the motion. Is there any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say nay. The motion is approved. Okay. New business under item number 1, bill approval.
I make a motion to pay the bills.
I'll second.
Councilman Powell made a motion to approve the bills and Councilman Rowe seconded that motion. Everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. It's approved. Thank you. Item number 2, the copier printer fax lease. As I mentioned to you in the work session, we're asking the council to give us authorization to make this agreement and maybe do some work and get a little better deal.
I make a motion, we allow the mayor or his assignee to negotiate the fax printer copy prices.
And I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion by Councilman Bradford to allow myself or Ms. Wilcox, will be one of us too that be making this deal to get our printer copier lease agreement taken care of. And Councilman Powell seconded that, is that correct? Oh, I'm sorry, Councilman Rowe.
Right.
Thank you. Everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the motion is to accept. Thank you. Library place number 1 appointment, item number 3. This has been sent to us again by the board, and they have recommended Suhana Chikatwa. That is their recommendation for place number 1 to fill Joyce Barnett's position for the remainder of the 4-year term.
Make a motion, we make the appointment for place 1 of the library board.
And I second that.
Okay, Councilman Powell made a motion to accept the recommendation, and Council Lady, Ms. Shelton, seconded that. Everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. The motion is approved. Thank you. The resolution, item number 4, resolution number 2025-6, establishing an official city YouTube channel, is before you.
I make a motion, we table this per edits to be made to be presented at the next meeting.
I'll second.
Okay. Councilman Bradford recommends that we table this till we make the changes. And Councilman Rowe seconds this. Is there any discussion?
Resolution number will also change.
Sir?
Resolution number will also change. This will be a different subject line.
Okay. All right, everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion is approved then the motion is to table it until we do the work. Okay. I don't think there's any old business before us. The reports was in your packet. bank account balance sheet is there. I think there was some work done to that, wasn't there?
It's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought that there was some good work to that there. Yeah.
Did you have to do this in Excel, or did he just did it?
You
Give it a date range and it does 12 months.
Yes, it won't do pick up like the last balance you were given for the meeting. It won't keep your meeting balances like that. It will adjust them as per the last day of each month.
That's beautiful.
So,
That's perfect.
okay.
Public Works, they gave you your job detail sheet there. I've got Park and Rec detail sheet as well. And that, they had given me theirs. I should have got that printed out for y'all, but y'all are welcome to look at the one I've got here. And I think that, there may be some staff here that might have some reports as well.
Yes, sir. I know I mentioned in a prior meeting that we've got a big ladder truck in the shop we worked on. Got a phone call today from the mechanic that probably got an engine problem in that truck. Was losing antifreeze out of the truck, so apparently it was losing inside the engine. So we got some major problems with it. Truck's bumping close to 40-year-olds, so the mechanic supposed to come down and talk to myself and the mayor probably this coming next Friday. And we might have to make a decision whether, we're going to put more money in that old truck or other options. So, we're waiting on them to come down and talk to us and kind of weigh out our options on it.
It's like Merry Christmas, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Is there anything else you want to share? Anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Any discussion items that needs to be mentioned before we get to our announcements?
I wanted to mention, I mentioned last time that I was talking with Ty Whatwood. He's the one who manages our website. And I asked him to send me a few quotes for it, and I have those in front of me. That's something I'm going to send to you. But he also sent me quotes for a streaming camera and the cost it would cost to install them here. I'll give you the cost of that. For 2 streaming cameras, micro SD card, a tripod with swivel mount, an iPad to control it, and labor to install everything would cost us $1,918.94 according to his quote. But these are things I'm going to send all y'all, so y'all can take a look at it as well.
This allows you to flip between.
Yes, the really cool thing about this that Ty was telling me is the iPad, I would have the iPad in front of me, and then when someone comes up to speak, I can just click on the iPad, the camera, the other camera would activate and it would show them, and then when they stop speaking, I click it, it would show back us again. The mics, he was informing me that they are very good mics, so they would pick up everything in the room that we're talking about. But he also mentioned a website. Who uses this website, Ty?
School system.
School system uses the website. And he got us a pretty good deal on it. So it looks like for setup it would be about $2,900 for the website, and mobile app about $49 a year. So we're looking at about $7,800 for the first year just to get it up and running. But that would be a new website to update it. That's if we choose to do that, of course. But I just wanted to bring y'all aware of those things that I'm working on with him.
All right, thank you. A few announcements I wanted to mention before we close out our session. Work session, council meeting, the next one will be January the 8th. We will be closed for Christmas December the 24th and 25th. We will be closed for New Year's for December the 31st and January the 1st. And then our last work session council meeting in January will be January 22nd. January 22nd. Is there any other announcements? I'd like to thank you, council persons. Thank y'all for getting us through the year. Thank you, Ms. Wilcox, for your work as well. Thank you, Mr. Willingham. Thank y'all for all of the staff of the city. We appreciate everybody that works for the city, and we thank our citizens. Thank y'all for coming and supporting us on these meetings as well. And we always thank the media for being nice to us. Thank you, and I wish you all wonderful days in the future as we celebrate the holidays the next few days. So, I need a motion.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
I have a motion to adjourn and a second motion. Everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We are done for the year. Thank you. Mr. Watt would like to have